Hey guys, how's it going? Happy belated New Year, considering it's the 8th, but whatever. It's all good. Um, I am not one for the New Year's resolutions, um, but I figured, I've been on the Facebook now for 3.5 years, give or take, and I haven't really been that active on it. I mean, for a while I was doing um, like show reviews and stuff, but I should get back to doing that. I really should, considering I see so many good shows. But um, I have decided I think I want to interact more. Um, and that has a little bit to do um, just with supporting the local music scene, as it were, which is very, very cool. And there's so many good bands and so many good artists and so many just cool people out there doing stuff. Um, and I have, I guess, gained a reputation, if you will, of being a huge supporter, which I am. I mean, I feel I don't do enough, and I think there are people that do more than I do that deserve that recognition. But um, I think it's very cool, being recognized for supporting something that I do truly believe in. Um, so, in doing that, I thought I would interact with you guys a little bit more and just kind of, see what's out there and do all that fun stuff. But, or so, shall I say, as a beginning, I thought I would tell you a little bit about my musical journey and where I got, how I got here, and all that fun stuff. So, I was born many, many moons ago. Um, Son of a musician. Turn this down. Son of a musician who played not quite professionally, but could have been. In uh, my childhood, he was, he had a day job, an office job, working 5 days a week, and at most, I mean, he was playing 5 nights a week. So he'd work, Monday through Friday during the day, and was playing, sometimes Thursday to Sunday at night. Um, playing mostly the Legion VFW circuit in this kind of top 40 band he was in. Um, but that was cool because it showed me that it could be done, I guess. I haven't quite achieved that. It'd be cool if I did someday, but not as young as I used to be, so maybe we'll see how that goes. But that being said, I, learned a lot from him. Um, just, the fact that I was helping him, I was a roadie from age of 10, at age 11 or 12, I could fully hook up a PA and test it and do all that fun stuff. So I did learn a lot just in the experience of you know, being around that and being around all the musicians that were his friends and um, all that fun stuff. So, yeah, invaluable stuff. I mean, you know, and the few times I played with him was just just so much fun. Um, but anyway, so I jokingly say that I came out of the womb with sticks in my hands. And that's not too far from the truth, I don't think. And my interest in music, obviously, my father's influence was very, very deep. Um, so I just have some pictures here showing that. So here I am as a young lad checking out an album. Don't know what album, can't really make it out, but I'm sure it's something good. But obviously, my interest in all things music was peaked very, very early. Me in preschool, probably. Yep. So yeah, don't know why drums spoke to me. I honestly do not. But it's always been something I have done easily. And we'll get into my actual education later, but I've always haven't had any trouble, really. I mean, some refining along the way, obviously, but the basics, I've always been there from the get-go for as long as I can remember. So officially started taking lessons when I was 9 in 3rd grade, as you do. I got my first kit when I was 12, I want to say 12, 11 or 12. My dad, one of the drummers my dad was working with, had a double bass red sparkle Ludwig classic, I think it was a super classic kit, that he sold him half of, and that became my kit. Really, really nice drums that I basically threw away after I acquired a different kit, which I'm kind of sad about because it was a really nice kit for a 12-year-old to have. I mean, come on. And so here are some pictures of it set up in my bedroom. And yes, it was the 80s. So notice the Max Headroom poster. And that's my kit. That is not me on it, obviously. That is, I believe that's my cousin Miranda that came up for a visit. And of course, and my other cousin Nathan, because of course I had a drum kit, so everybody had to take a freaking chance at it. Not that I'm bitter anyway. It's fine. I mean, I would have done the same thing. So, but the fact that I had, this kit, had it set up in my room. Initially it was in the basement, but then my brother, older brother, turned 16 and decided he didn't want to share a room with me anymore. So he made a bedroom in the basement, and so I had the room upstairs to myself, and moved the kid up there. So I'd come home after school, and my dad was still at work, and my mom had left by that point, and my brother was who knows where, and I would just wail away for a couple hours to be young, and that'd be awesome. So here I am. I believe this is junior high, I believe. A band concert shot there. Yeah, nice. And even up to, I believe this is my high school graduation cake, sensing a theme. So yeah, I pretty much have played drums my entire life, and really wanted to do nothing else. Unfortunately, that hasn't panned out as well as I would like. But the bands I've gotten to work with and the people I've met have been great and awesome, and every single one was a new experience and a learning moment of what to do, what not to do, and all that. So it's all good. It's all good. I really have no regrets, professionally or playing wise. So, so I guess that's basic history, and then gonna try to keep these relatively short. But we'll go up to high school, where I met this guitar player who was really my first peer, the first person my age who was serious about music as I was, a gentleman by the name of Gabe Hoffman, whose father, besides being an attorney, owns I'm assuming he still does, I'm not sure, but has a guitar shop, Hoffman Guitars on Franklin. They're very good. But the time I spent with Gabe in his presence and jamming at his house, that was really my training. That was, because one summer between 9th and 10th grade, 10th and 11th grade, my fault, 10th and 11th grade, it was 4 days a week. I think I was over there. and we would just play all afternoon. And it was kind of great. So yeah, that's kind of part one. I'll get into other stuff later. The actual bands I join and all that stuff, because that's a fun little roller coaster. So that is all for now. We'll talk to you later, and everyone have a good night or good day or whenever you watch this, if you watch this. All right, so yeah, that's it for now. Talk to you later.